Hello and welcome to Music Magic. My name's Dewey and today we're going to learn our first two chords. Here we go. So the first chord that we're going to learn is the chord E minor. E minor is a nice chord to begin with because it uses two fingers. We're going to be using our second finger, or middle, and our ring finger, or third. We're going to take our second finger and put it on the second fret, fret 1, 2, of the fifth string. Next, we're going to take that third finger and put it on the second fret of the fourth string, like this. Now be sure to keep your fingers straight up and not curled like this. We don't want those fingers touching the strings next door. All right, so put those fingers in the middle of the second fret with the tips of your fingers and push them all the way down to the wood. And let's do a string check. And if they all come out, go ahead and give it that strum. Now, in the very beginning, you might get this sound. And if you hear that sound, that means that there's a string that is unable to vibrate. And it's most likely going to be your third finger on the fourth string touching the string next door on the third string. So make sure those fingers are straight up like army men, not curved like bridges. All right, so here we go. Let's take that, do that string check, and a strum. That is the sweet chord E minor. The next chord that we're going to learn is E major, and it's actually only a one finger difference. Keep those fingers right where they are, and we're going to add our first finger, or our index finger, to the first fret of the third string. All right, so here we go. We have our second finger on the second fret of the fifth string, as we did before. We have our third finger on the second fret of the fourth string, as we did before. And we have our first finger on the first fret of the third string. Let's do a string check. Here we go. All right, if all the strings came out on that string check, give it a strum. Now, those two chords are only a one finger difference, but it makes a difference between sad and serious and happy and pleasant. That shows you that there's only a one note difference between major and minor chords, or happy and sad chords. Well, there you go. There's your first two chords. Do remember, these are multiple fingers and multiple strings. So in the beginning, if this feels difficult, if it feels like you're having to push really hard, I promise it's not just you. So you keep on going, you keep on playing, and the more you do it, the easier it'll get, the stronger your fingers will get. All right, keep on playing.